This is the last in a series of 4 short training videos aimed at helping people who are running volunteer groups, particularly during this current pandemic crisis. In this 4th video, we'll be looking at the major signs of abuse in our colleagues, but also in the clients to whom we're providing services. We'll be looking at some of the major types of abuse: emotional, physical, sexual, and neglect, and the ways in which they might present to us as part of our volunteering role. We'll also cover the importance of acting on your concerns and ways in which you might do this.
In the earlier sessions, we thought about the risks of volunteering and how to reduce them. However, most abuse, sadly, happens within the home. So you may come into contact with both victims and perpetrators through your work. You need to know the main signs of abuse and how to respond. What types of abuse are we talking about? In their work, community groups may come across both victims and perpetrators of the following: sexual abuse of children and adults, domestic abuse, child abuse and neglect, or abuse of the elderly, disabled, or otherwise vulnerable adults. This could include physical, emotional, financial, or sexual abuse or neglect. Always remember that anyone can be a victim. Just as there is no typical offender, there is no typical victim. Victims can be of any age, gender, race, class, any religion or none, or sexual orientation. Remember in particular that it is not only women who can be victims of domestic abuse, that it does not just consist of physical violence, and that it's not confined to younger age groups or heterosexual couples. It can sometimes be between family members from different generations. Let's look at some possible signs of physical abuse. You might see bruises or other injuries that can't be explained or don't match with the explanation that's offered. Burns, especially from cigarettes, that can't be explained. Injury marks that have a pattern, such as from a hand, belt, or other objects. Injuries that are at different stages of healing. Medical or dental issues that go untreated. Abused people may also avoid any kind of touch or physical contact, seem always to be on high alert. They may wear clothing that doesn't match the weather, such as long sleeves on hot days to cover up bruises. And they may also withdraw from friends and various activities that they would normally do. While there are many more indicators of sexual abuse than these are the main ones volunteers working in the current social distancing restrictions may observe. People avoiding a certain person for no clear reason. People refusing to change clothes in front of others. Young people running away from home or trying to. People using sexual language or having knowledge that people usually only have when they are older. Some signs of emotional abuse. People who constantly worry about doing something wrong. In children, speech problems or delays in learning and emotional development. Sadness or low self-esteem. There could be extreme behaviours, such as being way too compliant or way too demanding, again, particularly in children. There could be regular medical issues, such as stomach problems, with no clear cause or explanation. In children, the child doesn't seem close to a parent or caregiver. Finally, people showing little interest in friends and activities. You might also spot signs of neglect. People always looking dirty, people being left alone to fend for themselves, or children left in the care of other children. Someone eating more than usual at a meal or seeming to save food for later on. Someone who doesn't seem to get medical, dental, or other care. Children missing a lot of school when the schools are open, of course. Poor weight, and for children, poor weight gain and growth. What do you do if you suspect abuse? It's okay to call the police if you believe someone is in immediate danger, for example, if you think a crime is being committed. Otherwise, you need to report your concerns as soon as possible, in line with your group's policies and procedures. These are the take-home points from this session. Be aware of the risk of all types of abuse. Remember that almost anyone could be a victim. Think about vulnerabilities. Which of your clients are most at risk? Know about and watch for the signs of abuse. Know who to contact if you suspect abuse. And finally, don't hesitate to call the police if you believe someone is in immediate danger.
This has been the last of our 4 videos aimed at helping those of you who've been setting up and running volunteer groups during this terrible pandemic crisis. You're all doing an amazing job, and we wanted to do something, however small, to help you in that work. We hope you found them useful. You will find, if you go to our website, which is www.tdi.org.uk, you will find the 4 videos and the associated exercises, which you can download for free. You can also find out more about what we do. We're a national charity based in Newcastle upon Tyne, and we've been working for over a quarter of a century to try and reduce the risks of grooming and sexual offending, particularly in public places. But we work with groups of all sorts all over the country. So have a look at our website. We hope that you can put what we've shown you into practice and carry on doing fantastic work. Thank you for looking.